Hello, good morning from Guimaras Island in the Philippines. I had a topic today. Why do expats shy away from each other in the Philippines? And I have to be honest, I don't really know the full reason. I kind of asked for your comments down below on why you think that happens. If you've ever been here and you run into an obvious expat from another country and you try to speak to them for whatever reason, and I'm not like going up and bugging them or anything like that. It just seems like that you get the cold shoulder from most people from other countries. Not all. I've met some really great ones. But having said that, I'd say the overall experience is that they shy away from meeting other expats. I don't know. I met one this morning. Let me tell you a quick story. I went up to the brand new McDonald's here in Guimaras Island this morning, and the only guy in there was obviously he was from the U.S. I could just tell. Looked like a Midwestern guy. He was probably 60, 62, 65 years old. Had a nice t-shirt on, nice shorts, tennis shoes. He had a ball cap on, and obviously he'd retired, and he was just in McDonald's. I thought, wow, of all the places that you might be able to talk to somebody, first of all, Filipinos don't really eat that much breakfast. Mostly it's just pandesal and coffee. So McDonald's breakfast is kind of a slow time. At least that's been my experience. I thought, wow, this is a great opportunity. Maybe he'll say hi back. Now, I'm not going to push myself on the guy, but if you make eye contact, you say good morning, and they don't even say anything back to you. They act like you weren't even there. And don't get me wrong, I'm not really offended because if somebody does that to me, that's not the person that I want to be around anyway. But my question is, why would a person act like that? Obviously, you're a fellow expat, or at least, you're a foreigner visiting the Philippines at the very least. So I kind of observed the guy. He's there with some other Filipinos, and a couple times I think I said one more word to him, good morning or have a good day. When he literally walked right by me, looked at me. I looked at him. I said, have a good morning. He just acted like I wasn't even there. And it's no skin off my nose, really. But that's not an isolated incident. It happens. And maybe I'm just that grating of a personality that they're afraid to speak to me or they just don't like me because of the way I look. I don't know. I'm joking about that. I'm a normal guy. I know. And I'm a friendly guy. I'm easy to talk to. And I don't want to take up your whole day, but just acknowledging that another person. You take for example a Filipina. They can be at Walmart in the U.S. and if they see a Filipina, especially one that they don't know, they're going to strike up a conversation because they've got a lot in common. They're in a foreign country. They're maybe getting to know the culture. They might want to meet up later, get some Filipino food going. They have all these reasons to talk and to chat with each other, and they're very friendly. But it seems like the opposite when it comes to expats or guys visiting the Philippines. Why do they act like that? I really would like your input. And you may say, well, I live here and I just moved here to get away from all Americans. Good. Do that. That's fine. I don't care. And I know I'll get some of those comments, and that's okay. And that's the sentiment of a lot of people. I was talking to a guy. This is a different situation. I was talking to a guy 2 days ago on the Roro, and he's from the Netherlands, and he's a chef, and he works in Thailand, I think. He had a lot of stories, which was fine. A younger guy, and he had a Filipina girlfriend there on the Roro, and they were going to come visit Guimaras. But he told me all about his life, all his immigration issues in Thailand, how he got in trouble for some minor thing that he did that really whatever. He got in some immigration issues, and it wasn't really his fault. But anyway, he had no problem talking to me. In fact, I listen most of the time, which is okay for me. But this phenomenon, you see somebody, you're at the SM, you're at Gaisano Mall somewhere, you're at Mall of Asia, and they just kind of give you they'll look away like they're afraid or they don't want to be known. Now, this guy, I sized him up. I'm a pretty good judge of character. This guy at McDonald's, and he may have been maybe his first time to the Philippines because it looked like it was a new relationship. He was probably 65, she was probably 25 or 30 at the oldest, and she had her whole family with him, and he's getting the grand tour of everything here in Guimaras and the Philippines in general. He's paying all the bills, and he's sometimes there's that, like they play the big man, you can do all this, and nothing wrong with that. Do what you got to do. But it was just interesting to me. I thought maybe he felt guilty because he is a 60, 65-year-old man and he's with a 25-year-old woman. Maybe he felt like, and I don't know. I'm saying I don't know about this guy. I'm not putting this on this guy, but these are the thoughts that run through my mind. Maybe he felt like I would think, oh, you're too old to be with that woman. Maybe I think that he's robbing the cradle, so to speak, as we say in the U.S. Maybe that's why he didn't reciprocate the good morning. He just, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little too sensitive, he might say. I don't really think that's it, but I'm a very open, engaging person. I love people. I love to talk to people. And having said that, if you see me out somewhere and we talk, I'm not going to be the one that's talking all the time. I'm just not that guy. Now, the only time that you guys see me, I am talking, and that's because I'm on YouTube. But otherwise, I can be in the middle of 14, 15 people. I may say some words to my wife. I'll just be quiet. I've always been that way. But it seemed like when it comes to speaking in public, I've always been willing to do that. What are the scenarios? Have you been through this before? Has that kind of shocked you? Because sometimes you go for a month at a time without seeing another person from abroad. And it's interesting. I find it interesting to meet new people. Everybody doesn't. Everybody's not like me. I get that. But it seems like it is a prevailing thing that Westerners, when they see somebody in the Philippines, I don't know about other countries, but in the Philippines specifically, is my experience, that they just avoid each other, and I don't understand that. If you have any comments, go down and make a comment. Maybe you can help me, and you can tell me why. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you next time.